The fourth one is the impact value test. The aggregate impact value is given a relative measures of resistance of an aggregate, the sudden shock or impact, the load which is applied. You can see this is the apparatus impact value. So these are the major the parts of that machine. First one is impact testing machine, cylindrical measures, testing rod, and the balance. You can see in the diagram at the right side. The first one is procedure. See, overtry aggregate passing through 12.5 ISU is used, and it should be retained 10 mm ISU are selected for the test. The cylindrical measures is filled by a sample of aggregates in the 3 layers, and each layer being tamped to 25 blows with a round end tamping a rod. So first you have to take a dry, very good dry aggregates. You should be passing through 12 mm ISU and you should be retained on 10 mm ISU. That you have to note down. You have to remember. Then you have to fill in the cylindrical measure in a 3 layer, and each layer you have to tamp by 24 blows with the help of tamping rod with the bullet end, and the second one is the normal end, so you have to use the bullet end. The third step, after tamping the third layer, the top surface is leveled. You have to level it using the tamping rod at the straight edge. The one is bullet edge. With the bullet edge, you have to tamp it and level it by the straight edge. The test samples were taken and weighed, that is say W1 grams. Then you have to weigh that the aggregate with the cylinder. The cup of the test apparatus is placed in the position on the base plate, and test sample is transferred to the cup in a single layer and being tamped 25 blows 25. Now the top surface is leveled. The hammer is raised until the lower face is 30 cm above the upper surface of the aggregate in the cup. The allowed is fall freely aggregates for 15 times at the interval and not more than 2 seconds, not less than 1 second. That is, you have to note down, should not be more than 2 seconds and not less than 1 second. So operation has to be completed within that time period limited. The crushed aggregate is then the whatever the cup and the whole sample is sieved 2.36 mm ISU. So whatever the retaining in that after the crushing, that again you have to sieve it by using 2.36 ISU, and the material which is passing this sieve is collected and taken as W2 grams. So whatever the material passes, that you have to take an account, that is W2 grams. So aggregate impact value is nothing but W2 divided by W1. W1 is initially after the tamping that you have taken weight. WT is the passing from 2.36 IM sieve, whatever the fraction residual left, that you have to weight. So into 100. So according to IS specification of the aggregate impact value is lesser than 10% for the exceptional strong, we can say that 10 to 20% is strong, 20 to 30% is satisfactory for the road surfacing areas, that is road surfaces, subgrade base and VS surface. Lesser than 30% is weak for road surfacing. So recommendation aggregate impact value for different type of pavement, it is given in the below table. The first one is bituminous surface dressing and the penetration macadam cement concrete wearing course. Wearing course means at the top surface of the concrete. So maximum size of aggregate impact value should be 30%. So that kind of aggregate you have to use it. Second one is bituminous bond macadam 35%, cement concrete base, if it is there then you have to use 45%. So this is as per the standard.